2 years for his mission, and so like all the focus is on little angel baby Henry. I just gave you like a story about Olivia last night that was like a really, really big deal.
No.
You guys, Olivia spent the night.
Wait a damn minute.
Like ding, ding, ding. My daughter's finally talking to me after 6 months.
The idea of telling us you have an announcement, or do you actually like the idea of seeing your daughter?
What's up, y'all? It's Brian Keith, and I'm back with another video. And today we're gonna be talking about the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. Y'all, when I tell you this is the second time of me doing this video, I had my headphones in and the audio was trash. And as funny as it was, I just couldn't give you guys that horrible quality. I was irritated just putting that out. So I just went to the gym, and then after my workout, I'm about to do the video now. Like I said, Bronwyn, I feel like with Bronwyn, I said it once, I said it twice. The girls want to be Lisa's friends so bad. They're begging for her friendship, and at some point, girl, give it up, please. But y'all, like, comment, subscribe. Let's get into the video.
Yeah, let me check my shit real quick. Hotter than the fire coming out my flame. And if you wanna play with me, you can't play in me. On the playground, bitch, you can't play with me. Got it, want it, securing the bag.
So we see all the girls over here doing like water aerobics, Pilates. It was Angie, Heather, and Whitney. They were here doing water aerobics, doing their thing, right? But my whole thing is this. The conversation steers on Bronwyn, right? And Heather's just like, I feel so bad for Bronwyn. Like, she's talking about her man. And she's just like, oh my God, Todd, I got ate up by a dog. Like, girl, the bites was crazy.
He called me back and he was like, I feel like it's just a scratch, you're gonna be fine. And then Gwen went to the emergency room with me and she FaceTimed him and he was like, oh yeah, that's not a scratch, that's pretty bad.
She's like, I got ate up by a dog, and Todd just didn't care. He did not care about me. So Heather brings that up. So now Bronwyn, you know, I'm gonna get on Bronwyn real quick, but Heather brings that up, and they just basically talk about that, and then talk about Lisa, how they feel like Lisa is, you already know, the same old, and at some point the storyline for me has run stale. Like, girl, we get it, Lisa is a bitch. I don't think she gives a fuck either. Like, I like Lisa because I feel like she's unapologetically gonna be herself. She knows she's full of herself. She knows she all that. Y'all know it too. It's 5 seasons. She been like this from day one, right? So they're like, when's Mary gonna get here? Angie's like, well, you know, Mary, she's gonna get here in a minute. She should be here this afternoon. We figure our stuff out. Cool. We transition over to the yacht. So the girls go out to a yacht party. And one thing about Salt Lake City, I feel like, is that they aren't the worst dressed, but they're not the best dressed. Like, it's cute. It's nothing too crazy. It's cute, you know? But they get on the thing, and basically Lisa's like, yeah, you know, my son, he's over here going to on his mission. I'm so excited. He's been a year there. You know, there's been a little ups and downs, but he's having a good time. But my other son, Henry, we're just trying to shower him in so much love, and, you know, basically just trying to make sure that he's feeling really well.
Like an amazing trip. It was Jack's last trip with us for like 2 years for his mission, and so like all the focus is on little angel baby Henry.
He had a little tough time basically going from middle school. He started middle school, so, you know, his brother's not there, so she feel like there's he's adjustment that he has to get through. Cool. But the thing about it is this. As Lisa's talking about, you know, showering her son with love and affection, Brittany's like,
It's not fair. It's not fair.
Like, I just gave you like a story about Olivia last night that was like a really, really big deal. And it was like crickets. And my daughter's finally talking to me after 6 months.
the other girl's like, girl, what's going on? She's like, when I talk about my daughter who I haven't talked to in 6 months, y'all say nothing, but now y'all are showering Lisa with all this love? This is not fair. Y'all treat me so horrible. And I'm just like, girl, you had a whole announcement. You made a whole announcement. You got up on your high horse, clinked the glass, and said, oh my God, y'all, my daughter's talking to me. So they didn't give you the reaction that you wanted. Now it's not fair because they're giving Lisa the reaction. And I kind of agree with Bronwyn in the sense that I don't know you like that. And I damn sure don't know your daughter.
The difference is I know Henry. I see him. He's a real person. Yeah, but like, you know me.
So I know Henry and I know Lisa. So it's like there's going to be some type of attachment there because I get it. I understand it. So she just feels a type of way about that. But Bronwyn did say, Bronwyn said,
the idea of telling us you have an announcement, or do you actually like the idea of seeing your daughter? Bronwyn, you are a f***ing bitch. Yeah.
She said, oh my God, Bronwyn, you're such a bitch. You're such a fucking bitch. Oh my God, how can you say that? So now Bronwyn looking at Lisa like, Lisa, Lisa. He's like, Lisa, this is the stuff I say. She said, you let this girl call me a bitch, call me a gold digger, call me this, call me that, and you sit here and say nothing.
Me a gold digger, a trophy wife, a wait, I let her do what? Wait, what did I let her do? I'm not responsible for defending anybody. I will chime in.
My whole thing is this. Bronwyn, you want Lisa to defend you when you're a grown-ass woman who could defend themselves. 1 and 2. Every time you get into it with Brittany and Brittany say some shit to gag your ass, you started. Let's go all the way back when she talked about your when Brittany talked about your relationship. Is he too old and this, that, and the third? You brought up her situation with Jared. Her rebuttal was to gag you with a low blow. Now you brought up, and she basically alluded to the fact that she's a bad mama. And her reaction was calling you a bitch. That's on you. Lisa was sitting there drinking her drink and minding her fucking business. So you want her to jump into your battle and like be Captain Save-A-Ho. That's not how this works. You're a grown-ass woman. So Bronwyn then goes on this whole diatribe about, Lisa, you don't stand up for me. You don't do this. You don't do that. My husband doesn't do anything for me. He doesn't do this. He doesn't support me. Y'all don't know my life. Y'all don't know my story. And Heather's trying to, relate to her. But then Bronwyn basically has dropped the bomb that Todd basically had an emotional affair on her, I believe, or had an affair on her.
It's actually about the real shit I've gone through with Todd. How hard it is to be a stepmom who is older and successful, and the infidelity that we have had in our situation.
And she's like, Todd had an affair on me. And it came out of the woodworks. And the girls basically was like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. It brought the group together. But this is one thing I want to say about Bronwyn. Is I feel like Bronwyn opened the door for people to now talk shit about her relationship and talk shit about her husband. I feel like Todd has been in situations where he's been very stern with Bronwyn, but Todd has tried to protect her from saying something too crazy or get her out the situation or de-escalate or disengage from the situation by removing themselves.
It's not what I was trying to do.
I told her 10 times if there wasn't an apology, I wasn't interested, and she wanted to leave. You stay.
Bronwyn, you just opened the door for people to now dictate, curtail, and pick apart your relationship because you want to give information away. Don't get me wrong. Now, if I was on a TV show with my significant other and we were talking about something like therapy or like something amongst ourselves, cool, it makes sense, cool. But in this situation, you freely opened up and said that your husband cheated on you and you gave up that information. I mean, what did you expect for them to say? Like, oh my God, Todd, he's such a great man. No, they're gonna say Todd is a fucking asshole because we have seen how Todd has been very stern with her.
Called marriage and turn it off or you're gonna lose your life. Yeah, it's not his fault.
I feel like Todd is an asshole, don't get me wrong, but I can see the duality of their relationship. So I just feel like, Bronwyn, you put yourself in a situation where now people are going to have that perception of your husband. Even though you talk about, I protect my husband, I think I value his opinion more than anything. Well, I wonder what he think about this now, right? So, all the girls basically come over like, yeah, it's crazy that he over here didn't do anything about the dog bites. You saw how cruel that is. And now the topic of conversation is how fucked up your husband is. You can't go back from that, right? Even though we thought it as viewers, now it's a cement situation where it's like, okay, well, he probably is kind of fucked up. So it gives me the thought that maybe Bronwyn is on the outs with her husband and maybe she's trying to find a way out the relationship. We don't know. But she explains that the way that she found out that her husband was cheating was because her daughter was over here trying to ask him a question. She looked over his shoulder on his iPad and saw that he was texting another girl. And it snowballed to that, and it was what it was. And he was like, yeah, it's hard to turn it off, this corporate da-da-da-da, which his excuse was bullshit. So I hope she didn't take that.
Yeah, it's not his fault. You're used to what you're used to. You like what you like. Everybody has to.
But, it was bullshit. So, we segue over, we see all the girls leave lunch and off the yacht, and, they go back to the villas, and Mary arrives.
Hi. How are you guys? Good. Do you want to sit with us? Do you want to sit down and grab some food? Not yet.
And I'm happy to see their relationship really, form together. And I love the fact that Mary is very open now. she seems lighter, and I like the relationship that she has with Angie. I feel like Angie has solidified herself as one of the core four. And for me personally, I feel like Angie holds more weight than Whitney.
Was ready, and that was everything, that he was ready.
So all the ladies get ready for dinner, and they're going out for dinner, and you know, everybody's having a good time, everything is amicable. Brittany offers up information, and she's like, yeah, you know, earlier today, Meredith,
I heard that you were crying and throwing up. Are you okay?
and first of all, like I said, Brittany offers up information. It's just so random.
Meredith, how are you feeling? I'm good. I hope it's okay to say, but I heard you crying last night.
But Meredith was like, I was throwing up and I was crying because I just thought about the slut shaming, and I was just moved to tears. And I said, Meredith, girl, please. If you're gonna give it a explanation or a rhyme to the reason, girl, that just it don't really get it. Don't, I need something else, because that was just Meredith.
You were crying? I was upset last night and I cried. Do you feel resolved with me? I have moved on emotionally now, and I don't want to go backward.
Like, maybe she was crying because Seth and, you know, Big Lots is shutting down. They're going bankrupt. Maybe that's it. I don't know. But to each his own. A little tea there. I used to work at Big Lots, and I did not know that Seth Marks was one of the head execs for Big Lots. Who knew? But to each his own. But after Brittany said all that, it then snowballed to checking Lisa.
I think that Meredith should say how she feels instead of saying, I don't want to talk about it. Lisa, we agreed to stay out of each other's stuff.
You know, I've been knowing you for so long, Lisa, and you're not a friend to me like you're a friend to all the other girls. You don't value me the way that you value other girls, Lisa. And I don't like that, Lisa. And Lisa was like, what do you want me to do? You want me to, like, defend you? You want to speak up for you? My whole thing is this. I feel like we just had it out. We just had it out on the boat. We just had it out the night before. What the fuck do you want me to do after you want to call me a bad friend, call me every which way but a horrible person, and talk shit about me? But now you want me to sit up here and defend you against a bitch that you just started shit with? I don't think so. I'm not doing that. And I'm on vacation. Girl, I'm about to mind my fucking business. Lisa's in enough shit as it is. She got to worry about paying them bills. But what do you expect her to do? Like, that's why with Bronwyn, I'm just like, you want Lisa to, like, I've been knowing you for 15 years and 10 years, even with my best friend. My best friend will tell you, don't fight my battles. Let me handle my shit. Just give me the heads up if somebody talking shit about me, and I handle what I gotta handle. Cool. Like, I don't need no bitch to over here fight for me or defend me. But Bronwyn, Angie, Whitney, Heather, every person, Meredith, every person on this cast has always looked to Lisa to want to basically have her defend them. And I just think it's weird and it's crazy, and I don't get it. So after that whole situation happened, then Angie wanted to pipe up.
Years, and Lisa, I just met her, and I know more about her marriage than I know about your entire life in like 1 hour. You know what I'm saying? You got to give her credit.
Angie was like, you know, Brittany and Bronwyn, I understand you're hurt, because I've known more about Bronwyn and Brittany than I know about Lisa. And I've been knowing Lisa for 10 years. So Lisa, in her confessional gag, she's like, I've been knowing this girl. This girl been to know my children, know me since my children been born, know everything about me, know me before the show. And you want to sit up here and basically try to gag me?
So close. I share with her so much. I'm going home.
About saying you don't know me and you don't know much about me or at least about me, and Lisa felt some type of way. Like, if it was my best friend and my best friend was saying some shit about, oh, Brian, you know, I don't know that much about you anymore, da 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 da. It would make me check my friendship. Like, okay, there's two things. If my friend would have said, okay, you know what? Maybe there's some situation that, you know, you're distant and the new you, I don't know the new you. I could take that, because people evolve and you're in different places in your life. But to say that you know more about a bitch that you barely don't know that you met two months ago than me, I will be upset too. Now, to cry, no. Me, I'm more of a fight than flight type of person. But old girl was basically like, she wasn't having it. So Lisa basically was crying at the table. They're like, Lisa, are you okay? Lisa's like, no, this is fucked up. This is so fucked up. Oh my God. So she's over here just crying, hoop and holler. And then she busy bounced off and left the table. She said, I'm leaving. We obviously know she's not leaving. But I just think that I'm personally getting tired of Lisa being the scapegoat for everybody's bullshit. Because instead of Bronwyn wanting to talk to Brittany about her situation, she threw it off on Lisa. Instead of Angie wanting to address Meredith about the slut-shaming comments and her crying, she threw it off on Lisa. Everything always lead back to Lisa, when to be honest, it shouldn't. Don't get me wrong, like I said, Lisa is an asshole. Lisa is authentically herself. But I don't think in this situation it really made sense for me. But what do I know? But that was the episode, y'all. Y'all, I'm back home and I just left this gym. I'm about to go home, get changed real quick so I can get ready for some food with my sister and my friends. So we'll see what happens with that. I appreciate you guys so much for all the love and support. I hope you guys had a happy, happy holidays, happy New Year, all those good things, right? So, I know I am. I'm already planning my trips for New Year's, baby. We're trying to go to, I'm trying to go skiing. So, I'm trying to figure out which group I'm gonna go with for skiing, but we'll see. But yeah, I don't know. I'm still trying to figure out my situations. So I don't know. But we'll see. But y'all, like, comment, subscribe. Oh, also, I am going to be putting up the contest for my subscribers. So basically, if you look right here, on the 31st, at noon on the 31st, I'm going to be putting up a post on my Instagram, and you have to answer the question, one of the two questions in my post on Instagram, and then I will do a drawing for 2 winners to win a Cash App prize. Just follow the instructions, and you know, if you want to follow me on Instagram, you know, I'm lit, I'm popping, you know, I'm always doing something. So hey, do what you gotta do. But y'all, I love you guys. I appreciate you guys so much, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.
Brian Keith, LG, Black Butte. Bet you didn't know we the Holy Trinity. Now let it God stop a y'all and break your head here. Step into the room and get up in the bed. It tastes sweet, that's cause I'm good. It tastes sour cause I'm better than the hood. Cause I get you hyper when I'm running all around, cause I excite you. Let me talk real quick. You can't even get with the shit. You wanna go toe to toe with my flow? This sour candy all I really asked for. Now I got to go. Got. Bye bye.